Hello everyone, my name is Eugene First. This is lesson number 13, grade 9 mathematics. So for those that are watching my videos for the first time, this is my cell phone number in case you want to get in touch with me. And also the notes that I'm going to present are coming from the study guide, grade 9 mathematics final examination preparation notes. It is paper 1 and paper 2 with their marking schemes, and there are also physical science study notes. So once you have these study guides, you don't have to write any notes in class. Alright, so if you are interested in getting these study guides, please get in touch with me. Now today I'm going to present to you something that is very, very important because it shows up in paper 1, and in paper 1 you are not going to be allowed to use a calculator. Alright, so it says you are going to calculate a percentage, alright, without using a calculator. Alright, so so the question will show up in paper 1 and you'll be expected to work it out without a calculator. So what you do, you are going to split up the percentage in multiples of either 5 or multiples of 10. And then because it is much easier to work with the smaller number than the bigger number. Okay, so what you need to do, you should break up the given percentage in the multiples of 5 or 10, even sometimes in the multiples of 2. Alright, so it will be much easier to work with. Okay, now let me show you what you are likely to get in paper 1. Example number 1. Calculate 25% of $200. So you are doing this without a calculator. So what do? You first find 5% of the $200. Okay, so you first find 5% of the $200. So this you can do without a calculator. So what do? You say 5 over 100, then you multiply with 200. So that will give you 10. So let me show you how to get the 10 without a calculator. So what you need to do, you divide the 200 by 100. If you do that, you get $2. And then you multiply the $2 with the 5, with this 5 on top here. Okay, so that should give you $10. So 5% of $200 will give you $10. Okay, so because 200 divided by 100 will give you $2, $2 times 5 will give you $10. Now what did you find? You've only found 5% of the 200, and that represents $10. If you look at 25, 25 is made up of how many fives? It is made up of 5%. So remember that there are 5% in 25. So therefore, you should just multiply your $10 by 5 to get $50. So my dear friends, I hope that is making sense to you. So I'll repeat that again. So you first find 5% of $200, and 5% is just $10. But remember that 25 is made up of how many fives? It is made up of 5 fives, because 5 times 5 is 25. So that's why what you need to do, you just multiply the $10 by 5. So multiply $10 by 5 to get $50. So 25% of $200 is equal to $50. And you have done this without a calculator. Alright, let us move to the second example. You want to calculate 40% of 500 learners. You want to calculate 40% of 500 learners. So you want to find out 40%, what does it represent in 500 learners? So what you need to do, you should break up your 40% into tens. So first find 10% of 500 learners. So if you do that, so 10 over 100 times 500. So what you need to do is that you divide 500 by 100, and if you do that, you get 5 learners. Then you multiply the 5 learners by 10, and that will give you 50 learners. So 10% of 500 is 50 learners. Okay? So now, remember that 40 is made up of how many tens? 40 is made up of 4 tens. So what you need to do now, you just say 50 learners, easy now, please go up. So you need to say now 50 learners, then you multiply by 4, and that will give you 200 learners. That is the answer. 40% of 500 learners represent 200 learners. Let me repeat that again. So first you find 10%, because it is much easier to find a 10% of an amount. So say 10 over 100 times 50, times 500. So you divide 500 by 100, and that will give you 5 learners. Then you multiply 5 learners by 10, so 5 by 10 will give you 50. So 10% of 500 is 50. But remember that 40%, there are 4 tens. So that's why I've multiplied. That's why I've multiplied the 50 learners by 4 to get 200 learners. So my friends, I hope this is making sense to you. So let me see if you can get this on your own. So remember to take a picture and share with me your answers. So I want you to try this. Calculate 35% of 1,200 meters. So please take a picture and WhatsApp your answers to me, so I can give you feedback. All right, so I can give you one-on-one attention. All right, so here is my cell phone number. Please do get in touch with me. So I hope you have learned something here, and if you are not getting this after watching this video for the first time, try maybe to watch it for the second time, because I know this competency sometimes it doesn't, most learners don't get it right, but I'm hoping that you're gonna get it right. So what you need to do is just find the smaller percentage of the bigger one. As you can see, 5 goes into 25 5 times. So that's why we had to multiply the 5 by, this 10 by 5. Here, we did not opt for 5%, but instead I decided to use 10%. So first I found 10% of 500, which is 50 learners. But then I know that 40 is made up of 4 tens. So that's why I had to multiply these 50 learners by 4 to get 200 learners. I hope that is making sense to you. Thank you for watching, and see you in video number 14. And please don't forget to carry out this activity. Bye bye.